walking to Patagonia.
I mean, you got stuff hanging everywhere, and
it has to be where I need it.
Rick, do you know how to pack? Do you know how to pack a bag?
I got my boots where I need them. If I need my chair, set my backpack down. I sit right in my chair, and everything else it just kind of fits in the back there.
Well, Rick, it looks like it's time for another class with Nick's Wonderful Adventure Education. Let's go, guys! Oh, hey. Welcome to class of nature and all the wonderful things it has to offer. Today, we're going to be learning how to pack a bag, not like Rick. So we have our bags here and all the stuff we need to put inside of it. But first, we need to go over a few things. Why do you need to pack your bag right? Well, unless you want to end up like Rick and get blown off the side of a mountain because you got some wind kites hanging on the side, probably be a good idea to pack it right. A few things you want to think about. Let's go over the ABCs of packing a backpack. First, A, accessibility. Everything you want, make it where you need it. Rick had the right idea, but he went a little bit overboard on his accessibility. B, balance. You don't want to be walking all crazy and sideways. If you have things hanging all over to the left and you're walking like this the whole time, your trip isn't going to be any good. C, compression. Your backpack has all these crazy straps and stuff on it, and there's a reason for every single one of them. And I'll show you a little bit later. D, dry. Rain is not a good thing when you're walking around and your stuff's all inside and getting wet. It's going to be heavier, it's going to be uncomfortable, and you're just going to be mad. Not a good time for a hiking trip. E, make sure everything you can is inside. I know Rick wanted to get to his things easy, but opening up a zipper doesn't take much time at all. And then S, streamline. Make sure that you look good and that your pack is nice and tidy. So, let's get started. When you're packing your pack, you want to make sure you have your bigger bulky items in the bottom that you're not going to need until you set up camp. And then all your heavier things right in the middle of your back. And then on the top, the stuff that you're going to need real quick, like your rain gear, maybe a heavier jacket for when you take a break. Especially not your sleeping bag. Sleeping in a wet bag is no good. So, I have my sleeping bag, double dry bag. Put that in there. My sleeping pad. And also my sleeping bag, I usually have another dry bag full of clothes. Because wet socks is horrible. But when you have a pair of dry socks to put back on, it makes your trip a whole lot better. And shove her on in the bottom down there. Make sure you push all good and hard. You want to break a sweat when you're packing a bag because you're pushing things so much. So these things on here have things like your food or climbing harnesses. Let's run through this in here. Even out some weight. So then after that, you're going to put the things that you want easily accessible, like on your brakes. You're going to want a jacket. Go ahead and stuff that on down in there in the cracks. Your rain gear. You don't want to get wet. Take all that and stuff it on down in there too. Real nice and deep like. And then on top I normally just put my helmet because it fits in there real nice. And then when you're done, make sure you cinch it up tight. And remember the compression. Get all these straps. Tighten them down. So next, you're going to want to pack your part called the brain, the top right here. So I keep my stuff all organized in a bag. I have things in here like headlamps, pens and papers, water purifying tablets, just things that you're going to need real quick. So we'll go ahead and throw that in the brain. Also, I like to keep the sunglasses up here because that's nice and real easy to get to. Tank and cinch that down. And then water. You always want water easily accessible. Right on the side right there. And then your sharps. You don't want to put your sharp things inside of a bag because you get holes in your bag and that's not waterproof anymore and it's just going to fall apart. So, all these little straps that you never know what they're for, they're usually for hanging things. So I'm going to hang my poles right here on the side. Just like that. And there you have it. We can go ahead and go over the ABCs right quick again. Accessibility. I've got the things I need easily in the top. Balance. Stuff that's heavy on the other side so I'll be able to walk straight. Compression. All these straps are nice and tight. Dry. I got my dry sack. I got my sleeping bag, double dry sack. I'm not sleeping wet. Everything inside. It's all inside the bag except for my sharps, which will obviously pop a hole in my water, which I need, and streamline. It looks good. Now I'm ready to go on a trip a lot better than Rick will. So, thank you guys for joining in on me on this wonderful day, Education of Nature, and I'll see you next time on the next episode of Nick's Wonderment Education Show. See ya!